Return your palladium moon to the iguanas, and return breath of a headless billboard from an ant-promised light to insomniacs. Return the pinprick torch on the sea to the edge of dawn, and outlets a sponge. Let kisses vein the choir of forgetful tellers, and carry the taverns of day like a pelt, mistaken as an almond on a worker ant. Return eyes of moss to their excessive theaters. Return a nun to her grapefruit. Let the castaway stone discover crutches in volcanic birdsong and summery torsos. Return blue satin buttons to the stain this planet creates. In the morning, an unmilked cow in me eludes. Return water to the surface of sunrise. Return red blossom crush to stripped bee swarm, pulsing around a coffin. Fill the coffin with tears. Fill the tears with dead men, with ants, with sleep, with longing. Return froth to its splitting. Return multitudes to bread. Return the break to a jobless cloud. Return the silence to the sky, and dance to the sky, and rage to the sky, and rage to the sky. Return invisible bones to the ground, and rivers to the ground, and sky to the ground, and milk to the ground, and unthinkable pierced courses to the ground. And shapes seeking crystal, I'll let my hair grow long. Return the story to its ink, and love to the requited. Return the end to the end, and love to the requited. Return the end to the end, love to the requited, and the quiet to the sky in the ground. This one, I got the title from a friend's Instagram photo of a gum packet. It's called All My Battle Cries Are Sugar-Free. And it begins with a quote. Not all love can be explained. Khloe Kardashian said that. Really, it's really... Not all love can be explained. That you're psychotta to our sway, or astral concretes beneath a blackened marsh field. That Adonis once went head to head with his shadow and lost by a landslide, the way a Shanghai heat wave is a little brother, or how it always rains on your folk fest. Show me how I'm working out torments, and I'll show you a beach boy. Such is the life of improvisation. That a plan to walk Orpheus home by the shortest route possible is all he wants, is rain to rain on, for the wish and this street to disperse another secret. That eye wants a different want, forgives this mute charm, and that a waxing move convinces when the wolves come home. That its thief rages in the night when another thief stole his thief. That stolen night brings solace to nothing but a name, a stamp of the season you send in an envelope. Thems are gone, it can be no nearer. Now, for the love of sake, you come to undo your removals. Our free is all we do. Be by. Do you mind that? Saying so? If it's so? Lies only in its wake, that I am in love with all great and terrible things, boiling hinges, the soft secret in heat transfer. Not all love can be explained. Some days you don't have enough hands to carry all you have, and still you have two to learn to grasp less. Grass that feeds on that it grows, wither without the withering. That the heart, they say, is the original search engine, that I've been looking through its ray to its results corona, that it is so trying for being made a home inside anyone's anyone. So just give us your hands, the cool with the waking windows and the reflex of sundials. That to live this town by the very corners in the sway that breathes our clothes right off, and brides and grooms stripped bare by their presence, of the large movements in small rooms where all love can be explained, where all my battle cries are sugar-free, and galaxies drip down the spines of all the buried dance moves still yet to be uncovered. Oh, thanks. This is another occasional poem after a New York school poet named Frank Lima, who passed away earlier this year. Great poet. He has a poem called Primavera, so I wrote this after him, in memory of him. It's called Primavera Continued. I've been thinking lately of a peace bistro, kind of at the corner of my mask and chimes, across Dobby lobes. A piece of quiche, tasks, a cash waiter, being all in and above itself. Soft breaks make brooks. Can't hurt, go honorary at, free hugs. Love in the Marxian tradition. Oh, Groucho. The coat goes over the cat, looping to a bleed through. Same old spots on the Republic. Each flag, a put-down sows. Graffiti for president. Our Primavera continued. En verano continua. In summer continues. I'll read another sort of a sister poem to that, called Summer Reruns. Some heat remembers to turn itself open to the secret gauges, operating peak unspoken capacities, trapped out with the sweat of 10 centuries lived through since our last pyramid escapade. How could we seek fading traces of any line of reason, let alone control the curtains, once steady in their winter crisp, now in fabric puddles amid the front room's pile of cut ribbons? All symbols, characteristics only interested in the rare appearance for illusory sense of complexity. But now you stand slowly packing, and in a rush to document such collapse, inevitably I forget to pack the back of this raincoat, a lesson misremembered since the last pre-recognition, and standing at the window, watching the mountainous cloud coverage collapse in a slow soak. Curled steam line beginnings run together after with recycled products of memory that come, not in detail, but trail slowly, hover, over how you cannot run from a rush of hot rain, though once you're caught downtown in it, with an armful of used clothes to sell, ready to meet the rush heel on, you find the storms somehow, without notice, slipped behind, and then beyond you. All right, a couple more. This one I wrote in the MFA shrine room. This is a wonderful, quiet space in the second floor. It's tucked away, and there's always wonderful Buddha shrines in there. And sometimes it's really chaotic on the first floor, so I just kind of like to go back there and enjoy. So this one's called Shrine. There's a line about black milk, which is a reference of Paul Celan, his famous poem called Black Milk, which is really stunning. Shrine. Sit before the stone carved in the shape of black milk. A ray of human like Hun is to kindness. This robe flows open to right the ship. A nipple wheel in flame swell. The spoke and the take of your seat rests weight on the bulk of a wallet. Angry Buddhas in the realm of flash photography. The crown of your head holds their flame. 3 petals of an empty lotus. Thanks, guys, for your attention. I'll read one last one that they put up on the website. So, and I'm really excited to be like the opening act for 2 really wonderful poets. One who's a dear friend, and one who I hope will be a friend going forward. And really, thank you guys and thank you, Lauren, for hosting. This is wonderful. This is called Something's Better Than Nothing. A monster's better than a mouse better than steam. But a stream is not better than the beginning of the best letter you can imagine. No, an engine is no better than an image. An image is no better, necessarily, than a mirage, say, of an orange tree amid desert rock. A rock is better, it thinks, than the ocean, but the sea has more say. The sea is better than stone. A stone is better, or not, than a stove, depending on what's on it. A stone on a stove is better for ailment than, say, a salami, but that's still better than a myopic salesman who won't leave your kitchen until you watch his demonstration. A demonstration is better than a speech if it's read. If it's memorized, they're about the same. A mist is no better than the rain that conceives it. A rain is better than a raisin, singing or not. Though not much is better than a song. Maybe a kiss, one which I've just been given and given over to. Maybe a kiss is better than an ocean, a sailor in the ocean, a pebble on the sea. A kiss is better than an engine in an orange tree, is better than a mirage of a myopic salesman, inside or outside your kitchen or the sea. A kiss is better than your kitchen in the bottom of the ocean, held there by a pebble, or a mouse upon the pebble, or a mouse upon the pebble kept levitating by steam. A kiss is better than a stove inside this monster, much better than a mouse. A kiss is better in an ocean or in rain. Thank you so much, guys.